Hi, this is Dan here on PBE testing out Lucian, the new AD carry for League of Legends. What I'm here to do is actually just to check out Lucian, his ability kit, and see exactly how he operates, what type of mechanics is involved. To do that, let's just check out his skill set really quick. His first ability is called Light Slinger. Every time he casts an ability, his next attack would do 2 hits instead of 1. Right now is actually bugged. If you look at the tooltip, it says it does 178 damage on his second hit. But in fact, right now, it does both base auto attack. So right now my AD is 239. My next auto attack will in fact do 239 twice. The exception here is unless it crits. If I crit on my basic auto attack and not my Light Slinger passive, my 239 will have the crit applied to it. If my Light Slinger crit, cool thing right here I forgot to mention is Light Slinger passive can crit as well. If that crits, then it would work off of the 178. So that's the only part where it's actually working as intended at the moment.
Should be the end.
The next ability, his Q ability, is called Piercing Light. It's a single target ability that locks onto a target enemy minion, monster, or champion, and it sends a beam of light through it and hits everything in a straight line in front and behind it. So a cool thing about this ability is the way you would generally use it in lane is you want to make sure that if the range is good enough that if you hit something you can bounce it back, hit something behind it. And if you want to farm a lane effectively with this ability, when the creep wave is still perfectly lined up and running towards you, you can hit towards the middle minion or the front minion. You know, just shoot across all of them. And since they're all still in line, even though the hitbox is really small, you can hit them all. The next ability, his W ability, is called Ardent Blaze. It sends out a bubble and it collides with the first thing that it hits. And when it hits something, it explodes and applies damage and a debuff to everything it hits. And every time you hit that target minion, monster, or champion, you gain a movement speed buff. And that debuff lasts on the enemy for 6 seconds. And you can continually reapply it through those 6 seconds for 2 seconds at a time. So say you cast Ardent Blaze on a champion and then you hit that champion, you can continually run forward at a higher movement speed and keep on hitting it and just hunt them down.
They're dead.
His third ability, his E ability, is called Relentless Pursuit. It's a cross between a Graves Dash and a Evelyn's W. Graves Dash in a sense that you get the same gap closing escape that can jump walls, but you don't get the attack speed steroid. And the Eve component is because every time you use Relentless Pursuit, it removes all slowing effects. So if you get hit by a Nunu Snowball, this will remove that. If you get hit by a Nace's Wither, this will remove that as well. And so there's also a little minor component of like a Tristana, Katarina, Kha'Zix with the reset. Every time you kill somebody with Lucian's ultimate, this will get reset. His final ability, his R ability, is called the Culling. It's a directional ability that shoots in a straight line and you're kind of locked in that one direction for 3 seconds. And the way it works is it scales off of both AP, AD, and it shoots for 3 seconds, and the more attack speed you have, the more shots it fires. So the way you want to use this is usually if you're chasing somebody and they're running in a straight line, you can run towards them, and as they kite in the x-axis relative to you, you can move back and forth on that and just continually nuke them as they run away. And it's also really good if the enemy is chasing you, because you can run in a straight line, and if they're trying to chase you in the most optimal path and you cast his ultimate, they're going to be hit for 3 seconds continually as they chase you down. Alright, that's it for the quick run through of Lucian's ability on PBE. The rest of the video is just the dance, the jokes, and the taunts for Lucian. I hope you guys enjoy.
And they say I have a grim sense of humor. Death is a mercy, and I have enough mercy to go around.
Shut down. An ally has been slain.